Yo, what up? What's poppin'? Back at it again with another movie review. And I just got done watching this movie. Yeah, this is an independent movie that I had watched on Tubi, and I was just wanting to do my review. But yeah, I watched the movie The Good Sister on Tubi, and here's my review. This movie, it's all right. I don't know who the director is for the company Maverick Entertainment, but it kind of looks like the movie was shot like on an iPhone or something. But anyway, this is my review to the movie The Good Sister. So the movie The Good Sister, like this woman, she ends up she's like married to this guy, this white guy, and they get married, but he later finds out that she's been having an affair with this other guy, and she breaks it down stating the reason is because of the fact that with him having like struggles, like in their relationship, like she doesn't really like feel like good or whatever. So he wants to get a divorce from her, but then like later on in the movie, later on in the scene, earlier in the scene, she ends up like stabbing him to death, and she talks about saying that like it was all like self-defense, but yeah, it wasn't. Yeah, she ended up like stabbing him, like, but because of the fact that he said that he wanted to like get a divorce and she didn't want to do that. So later on, like, she ends up moving in with her sister and her sister's husband, and she ends up moving in with her, and they end up having some decent times, but then later on it gets to the point where she ends up like sleeping with her sister's husband, and like later on, like, her sister finds out that they ended up sleeping together, and because what had happened was that the detectives had came over to their house talking about saying that like that a close friend of her sister's husband had died, had passed away, and like they were just like having a conversation where her husband had told her that like her sister is like a killer. And in that scene with them having a conversation, he opens up the door, and then it's like he ends up getting shot and killed by her sister. And then it's like later on, she ends up grabbing the weapon, and she's the one that ends up killing her sister. So like I said, man, sometimes it kind of somewhat seems these independent movies on Tubi are a little degrading towards the black community. But other than that, this movie, it was all right. I give it like a 7 out of 10 because the director for these Tubi movies, I don't know if he's shooting the movies on an iPhone camera or what, but other than that, the movie is all right. It's like I give it a 7 out of 10, but that's my review to the movie The Good Sister. Yeah, to anybody out there that watches any Tubi movies, let's chat. Let's have a discussion about this. Because Tubi is like the go-to for independent movies. I mean, there's some good independent movies on Tubi, and then you got some not so good independent movies, but you also got these independent movies that also be on Amazon Prime too. But that's my review. Don't forget, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell on my channel, comment, share, like the video. Love y'all.